to hold reverent thoughts and harmonious thoughts for the great ideals taught by the Buddha. It is interesting that in the midst of traffic challenges and all the whirl of life, we state the intention of being gathered together and beginning somewhere around 5. Some of our participants are on the way. There may be some changes in the order of service, but it will be basically close to what you have. When we first realized that Dhamma Wheel Meditation Society were going to be our neighbors here at Unity, we felt very blessed. The blessings have continued over the years. We learn through our neighbors, and we feel here at Unity that their presence sanctifies all that we do. We are very grateful. I ask you to close your eyes for a moment, hold a loving thought, release all that has happened in the last week. Simply be still. Thank you, O Infinite, for your omnipresence, your peace. And so it is. Through our service this evening, Rob Mitchell of Dhamma Wheel Meditation Society will assist with certain messages to help our program to flow. And for this, we're very grateful. We give thanks for the Buddha. And so it is.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Ittipiso bhagavā arahaṃ sammā sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugako lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati santādeva manusānaṃ buddho bhagavāti.
Dear Venerable Mahasangha, dear Dr. Reverend Lady Hammock, and dear spiritual friends, we gathered here this evening to celebrate Buddha's 2557th birthday. To learn something, to experience something within ourselves, not without. To take some healing energy, power from this place to wherever you go. To live with balanced mind, to live with equanimity in this shaking world. Therefore, first of all, we're going to meditate on loving kindness. Sit comfortably, gently close your eyes. Fill the heart with loving and compassionate thoughts. Think yourself how much love yourself, how much respect you, how much friendly within yourself. You have so much good qualities in your life. Bring up and appreciate it. Happy mind, happy face. Cultivate a few minutes this universal loving kindness by thinking thus. May I be well, happy, healthy, calm, and peaceful. Like me, person who's sitting next to me in this place, in this moment, she or he, be well, happy, healthy, calm, and peaceful. Your parents, your children, your brothers and sisters, your relatives, your friends, your teachers, be well, happy, healthy, calm, and peaceful. Send your powerful, loving thoughts beyond those people, especially people who have difficulties these days, especially the Midwest of this country. The twice they had difficult time with from the Mother Nature. May all those people may find comfort physically, mentally. May their strength be strong to face their difficulties with balanced mind. People who are suffering all over the world, one way or another, may all living creatures, living beings, be well, happy, healthy, calm, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May no problems come to them. may they always meet with success and peace. Slowly open your eyes.
The most venerable monks, dear spiritual friends, today we are celebrating the birth, attainment of enlightenment, and the passing away of the Buddha. The Buddha said, a birth of an enlightened being is very rare. Why is it so rare? The being to be the Buddha is called before that Bodhisattva, enlightened being. As a Bodhisattva, all the to be enlightened beings, they have to fulfill 10 types of paramitas called perfections: generosity, morality, renunciation, truthfulness, energy, and so forth, wisdom. 10 types of perfections should be fulfilled. I am going to tell about one perfection, how they would fulfill, to realize how hard it is to be an enlightened person like a Buddha. When bodhisattvas are practicing generosity, they have to fulfill it in 3 ways. It's called Dana Parami, which means generosity in giving things that belongs to you, material things, maybe money, maybe houses, maybe food, any type of material things. That's called Dana Parami. Then the second stage is Dana Upaparami, which means not only the material things, but also your parts of your physical body. Maybe eyes, maybe kidneys, skin, muscles, blood, in this way. Then the third stage is Dana Paramattha Parami, which means giving up whole your life for the benefit of others without expecting anything in return. Not only one lifetime, but hundreds, thousands, millions or billions, until you attain the fully enlightenment. The bodhisattvas, in this eon, already there were 4 Buddhas, namely Kakusanda, Konagama, Kashyapa. The present era is Gautama or Gautama Buddha. The next Buddha is to become is Metteya or Maitreya. These 2 Buddhas as bodhisattvas were good friends somewhere in remote samsara. As ascetics, they were practicing together. They know each other for a long time in the samsara too. One day, when they were wandering in the forest, they noticed a tigress who has laid babies, given birth to babies, and been in so deep hunger, no food at all. And Buddha Metteyya, who is to be the Buddha next friend, he said, okay, my friend, I go around and look for a dead animal and bring it. Wait here till I come. Down in this rock, this Bodhisattva Gautama, the present Buddha, as Bodhisattva Gautama, was looking at what's going on down there. The tigress is so hungry. She cannot bear this pain anymore. Now she is going to jump upon her own cubs and eat. Just before that, the Bodhisattva jumped in front of that tigress, sacrificing his life for the benefit of to satisfy the hunger and at the same time save the lives of those tiger kids. So, in this way, he has sacrificed his life. Then the next Bodhisattva, who is to become the Buddha next, he came. Now, before that, the future Buddha, Metteyya Buddha, was qualified to become the Buddha before this Gautama Buddha. Just because of that sacrifice, Gautama Buddha came to be more qualified person, even to become the Buddha, even before Metteyya Buddha. That's how our Gautama Buddha came to be enlightened person before the next Metteyya Buddha. Now you can see how much sacrifice one would have to make to become an fully enlightened person. Because today, usually, we use this word very loosely. Please enlighten me on this subject and so forth. But according to this tradition, this spiritual tradition, it's not that easy, but it's possible. Not everyone has to become the fully enlightened Buddhas, but following the teaching of the Buddha, every one of us can practice and realize the same type of enlightenment, just as the Buddha who has got enlightened more than 2,000 years, 2,500 years ago. The same type of enlightenment can be realized within ourselves. So it's a day to remind us to practice according to the path and keep that perfections within ourselves and attain the enlightenment within ourselves, reaching our own self-nature and realizing ourselves. Thank you very much.
The topic of our performance is called equanimity, which means to look over, and refers to what arises from the power of observation, the ability to see without being caught by what we see. When well developed, some power gives rise to a great sense of peace. We have a story and a song to demonstrate equanimity's meaning. Here is the story. There was once a very wise elderly woman who had worked her crops for many years. One day, her dog who worked on the farm ran away. Upon hearing the news, her neighbors came to visit.
Such bad luck.
Maybe. The next morning, the dog returned, bringing with him a wild horse.
Such good luck.
Maybe. The following day, the son of the wise woman tried to ride the untamed horse, was thrown off, and broke his leg. Again, the neighbors came to offer their sympathy on the misfortune that had occurred.
Such bad luck.
Me? The day after that, the king's messenger came to recruit all able-bodied men to help in the rice paddies.
By order of the king, all able-bodied young men must report immediately to the king's rice paddies to begin work.
I can't do it. Later, the neighbors came to share their excitement that he did not have to leave.
Such good luck.
Maybe. In other words, bad luck can be good luck, and good luck can be bad luck.
Is it good or is it bad? We gain peace by seeing we can handle the winds of change with equanimity. Now we have a song.
Before the song, they're going to do a costume change. So I'm going to say a few words about equanimity. I'm Liesl Piatti. I'm the Dhamma Kids coordinator. So that means I help Bhante out with the kids. And we have a lot of fun every Saturday, really exploring the Buddhist teachings. And before I say a couple things, I just want to mention the actors and actresses today are Jessica and Kayla. Seneca was our narrator. Anjani, Roddick, Eden, and Ezeka, also known as Ezzy. A few words from the Buddha about equanimity. From Dhammapada, verse 81, just as a compact solid rock stands immobile in the hurricane, even so, amidst all praise and blame, the truly wise are shaken not. So the Buddha described equanimity as abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. The Buddha taught that we are constantly being pulled in one direction or another by things or conditions we either want or hope to avoid. And these are things like praise and blame, pleasure and pain, success and failure, gain and loss. And the wise person accepts all without approval or disapproval. And so our song and the story demonstrate that. So I think we're
I'm standing at the bus stop, just waiting for my mom. The driver left so long ago, I know there's something wrong. Panic starts arising, fear it fills my mind. Then I close my eyes, slow it down, take a breath and find my equanimity. Everything gonna be alright. Equanimity. I got balance deep inside. Equanimity. I don't have to fight or flight. I can breathe and be still. Trust all is well. Offer some calm to whatever's going on with equanimity. My sister is a bother. She tries to get my goat. I swear she likes to tease me just to see me explode. I used to get all flustered. She got me every time. But now I stop, close my eyes, take a breath and find my equanimity. Everything gonna be alright. Equanimity. I've got balance deep inside. Equanimity. I don't have to fight or flight. I can breathe and be still. Trust all is well. Offer some calm to whatever's going on with equanimity. Now Daddy's in the kitchen cooking supper for a crowd. I hear a crash and splinter. I hear him shout out loud. The coffee pot is shattered. The floor is stained and wet. And Dad's about to lose it till I whisper, "Hey Dad, take a breath. Don't forget your equanimity. Everything gonna be alright. Equanimity. You've got balance deep inside. Equanimity. You don't have to fight or flight. You can breathe and be still. Trust all is well. Offer some calm to whatever's going on with equanimity. Equanimity.
I like that kitchen. It's portable. One of my favorite authors of many years ago is the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. And one of my students years ago gave me a book called Living Buddha, Living Christ, in which the author, Thich Nhat Hanh, writes and compares numerous points of the life of the Buddha and teachings with the life of Jesus of Nazareth. So in this book, Living Buddha, Living Christ, one of the things he highlights is the importance of nurturing inner being, which we just saw acted out here. And in this, he refers to a line in the Psalms, one which I think we are very familiar with, those of us who come from a Christian background. And the line is, "Be still and know that I am God." So we need to think, what does it mean to become still? And it means to become peaceful, calm, which our brothers have already shared that with us in a brief meditation. And to know, and all of that could be translated as having insight or looking deeply. So to be still and to know means that one moves through this world with new eyes. And they are eyes that see deeply, so that barriers that we might carry and fears, prejudices, could all melt away, just as snow departs on a sunlit day, even though we're not real familiar with that. But those of us who have seen it can visualize that, a field covered with snow. But then the next day, sun comes out, and by the end of that day, there is no more snow. It has departed. So Thich Nhat Hanh then gives an example of looking, for instance, at a beautiful flower. And he says, when we look at a beautiful flower, it is much more than a flower, because it is a reflection of all that has brought that flower into being. It is a reflection of earth, minerals, time, clouds, rain, and sunshine. Without all of these aids, there would not be flowers to see. He then states that if we can cultivate this interbeing, then when we look at others, we can realize deeply that we are connected to others. Barriers can dissolve so that peace and love and understanding are possible. Buddhism and Christianity, no doubt, they have different roots, traditions, and ways of seeing, but they have much in common because they hold the qualities of love, understanding, and acceptance. And these are woven through both the teachings of Buddha and Jesus of Nazareth. So on this day, when we remember the gift that Buddha has brought into the world, we have to remember that if we are still and we look deeply, we can touch the source of our wisdom. And we can touch the living Buddha and the living Christ that is in ourselves and in each person. And if we do this, we can transform the world. We can assist in bringing peace into our homes, our communities, and into the larger world. And we are so in need of this peace today. And as Letty would say, and so it is.
Namaste and good evening. I would like to thank Bhante for giving us this wonderful opportunity to perform during this auspicious occasion of Buddha's birthday celebrations. Jayesh and Manash will be presenting a bhajan which extols the omnipresent Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, whose union is akin to the raising of the Kundalini Shakti in us. Playing the Uduku or Damaru, the Lord Shiva dances, remover of pain, the ultimate spiritual guru, Lord Nataraja. Ladies and gentlemen, Jayesh and Manish will be presenting Gale Bhujanga, a cosmic dance of Lord Shiva, the Lord of Dance.
Is Dr. Barbara Danielle present? She must have been called away. Then we will continue to announce our next part of the program, and I will invite Rob Mitchell to come and announce.
I just wanted to point out that the Shaolin Kung Fu demonstration is going to be next, so they're getting ready. Just want to point out there's a typo in the program. Actually, it should be spelled SHAOLIN. There's an O missing there, so I'm not sure how. It's probably my fault, but I wanted to point that out to you out of respect for their tradition. So, look forward to hearing your presentation.
Hello, everybody. We have a brief Shaolin Kung Fu demonstration from the Chinese Martial Arts Center. Briefly, I just want to thank everybody here. Thank the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. I also want to thank Bhante Dhammavansha and Shifu Nick Skrima for changing my life forever. I'm forever indebted to you guys. And thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the Kung Fu.
Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for being here. And happy birthday to all. Every day's a happy birthday to all of us. Every day is a new thing happens. Every day we're born new. It's okay. Can you hear me back here? Recording. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience with me. Okay. I will do some Tai Chi. What is Tai Chi? It's an art, it's a life, it's a state of being, a mindset, an inner peace, a reflection of the world, of life, of all around, of who our brothers, our sisters, our parents, who we are. what we are, how we are, and how it's forever changing. Ah, yes, changing. Tai Chi allows us to change. Changing is so important for us to deal with all the things in life. From the yin to the yang, from the hard to the soft, from the good to the bad. But the important question is, where do we stand? Are we good? Are we bad? Or in between? You can't be in between, nor can you be good, nor can you be bad. But there is a gradual movement from one to the other, maintaining calmness, tranquility, evenness. Maybe something for life to understand with. Life has many ups and downs, and we all, no matter who we are, find all kinds of tasks, all kinds of stuff. So, how should I deal with today? How was yesterday? How will it be tomorrow? We don't know yesterday, nor tomorrow, but we know now. Now, presently. Tai Chi, Grand Supreme, the ultimate, a universal thought, something that was handed to us from the gods, from the saints, various different ascended teachers, be it the Christ, be it the Buddha, be it the yin, be it the yang, be it the sun or the moon, or the man or the woman, the hot or the cold. We ask ourselves, what is Tai Chi? What is life? Who am I? Every day we change. Every day we have different feelings. Feelings, the elements, the 5 elements of life. As we move, the energy in the bodies. Some people call meridians, pathways of chi energy. Electromagnetic field, the negative and the positive, the lightness, the heaviness. How do we maintain calmness no matter what? How to maintain that inner power no matter what? How to maintain that position no matter what? From peace to war. A yin and a yang. A balance. Every day we must seek that balance. That's a task. That's an ongoing thing. Never ends, because life is forever changing. Once we end, what is that? Another dimension, another realm. Yin and yang, from birth to death. Perhaps those are 2 extreme, most perfect things in our life. When we are born, we're pure, new. And we go through the transitions of life, feeling, until we come to, finally, death. Another change in life. Again, balance. That is such a hard task. It's forever testing us out. What is balance? How do I maintain that balance? I like Tai Chi. Tai Chi is something that helps me maintain somewhat of a balance. Is it right? Is it wrong? It doesn't matter. What does matter is continuous, ongoing, never stops. We all have different thoughts, we all have different philosophies, but deep down we're all saying the same thing through different expressions. Within movement, there is stillness. And within stillness, there is movement. how to maintain the evenness of both without being too extreme from one to the other. Can't be too yin, nor too yang. Because then that is like life and death. And that's life, the transition of one point to the next. Balance. Evenness. Life.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kim An. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? All right. At first, I would like to thanks to Phante Thamawansa that gave me the opportunity to be here tonight. Golden Light is a song that I am performing in Vietnamese, so hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Xanh đó vô tươi nở ngát hương thơm mười phương thành ca tỳ là đất gió reo vui trời bừng sáng người người hân hoan man vui tất đạt đà thái tử ra đời ánh sáng Như Lai diệt tham sân si sáng soi đèo vàng Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư chúng con xin lạy người. Đạo vạn muôn từ bi soi sáng cho mọi người, xóa tan đi ưu phiền sống vui trong lục hoa. Lòng con nguyện tình tâm quyết đi theo đường chân lý, dù gặp bao nguy nan oan khiên vững lòng tin dưới bóng trời. Tiếng chuông thành tâm chúng con cúi xin lạy người. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư, chúng con xin quỳ kính. Ngàn muôn từ bi soi sáng cho mọi người, đó vô ư tươi nở ngát hương thơm mười phương. Thành ca thì là đây gió reo vui trời bừng sáng, người người hân hoan man tin vui tất đạt đà thái tử ra đời. Ánh sáng như Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư, chúng con xin lạy người. Đạo vạn muôn từ bi soi sáng cho mọi người, xóa tan đi ưu phiền sống vui trong lục hoa. Lòng con nguyện tình tâm quyết đi theo đường chân lý, dù gặp bao nguy nan oan khiên vững lòng tin dưới bóng trà lành. Tiếng chuông lần vang thành tâm chúng con cúi xin lạy. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư, chúng con xin quỳ kính.
Hello, everyone. My name is Satya Prema Pas. It really is. Really, it's on my driver's license. Let me share. Satya, in Sanskrit, it means truth. It means the devotion that you will walk in light and you will be truthful. It is a promise that you make to yourself and that you make to the divine. Prema meaning love, compassion, forgiving everyone and everything, because love, as the cliche goes, it conquers all. And paz, peace, peace, peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. In a yoga class, you will hear that being said 3 times. The first time, you say it to yourself. The second time, you say it to those that you love and to those that are beside you on this earth. And then the last time, you take a deep breath and you say, Shanti, Shanti, because you want the world to absorb the peace that you so crave for. Forgive me, I have a little bit of a cold. I'd like to share a prayer that it gives me peace. I try to say it as many times as I can because it's a message that I give to the divine, that I crave for only one thing, for no one to feel any pain. Because when you send the message out to the universe, release all sentient beings from pain, you are giving the greatest gift to yourself. There is only one prayer that I ask for. I don't negotiate with God. I truly believe that everything that's happening to me right now, it is meant to be happening, just as I'm standing here speaking before all of you. So I don't negotiate. But I do ask for one thing. I ask for all of us to be more compassionate, for all of us to be used as a channel for peace. Some of you may have heard this prayer. I will say this prayer, and then I will try to sing it for you. And then I will share some mantras. And for those of you that know it, please join me. And for those of you that have never heard these words before, please close your eyes. Allow my voice to drape peace upon you. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, every joy. O Lord, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me an instrument of your peace, for it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we are born to eternal peace. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, every joy. O Lord, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, To be understood as to understand. To be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me an instrument of your peace, for it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we are born to eternal life. Please join me. Make me an instrument of your peace. 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 Everyone, please, take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath at this very moment. And exhale. Find that peace that we all hold within ourselves. Remind yourselves at this very moment that you are an instrument of peace. Remind yourself that you are love and that you give love. Remind yourself that you give love to the world, and in that love there is no judgment, there is no judgment, there is no criticism, and in those two words it is impossible to find any hate. For those of you that know this mantra, please join in. For those that have never heard it, again, breathe. Inhale the love. Exhale everything that bonds you. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. 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 Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Mani Padme Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Padme Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vase Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vase Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya. Asatoma Satgamaya. Tamasoma Joitirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Asatoma Satgamaya. Tamasoma Majoitirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from mortality to immortality. Please, everyone, join me in 3 Oms and 3 Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.
Before the Minister Lady hammock reflection, we have a certificate of appreciation for the Dhamma Wheel Meditation Society. This certificate is awarded to the Reverend Dr. Lady Hammock in recognition of selfless service to the community of all faith. I am going to present to her.
Thank you for this surprise. I am very honored. Out of respect for all of you, we give thanks for our teachers. I will save reflections for another time. You have heard wise things tonight. May your evening be peaceful. May your dinner wonderful. May your remembrance of the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and passage be profound. Peace unto all. Lisa.
So next we're going to be bathing the Buddha, and then we'll be going to have food together. And Bhante asked me to say just a couple of words of thanks, and I want to start by expressing gratitude for this space and everything you've done, Letty, as well as Russ, and just all the time you guys have spent, all of the congregation who's helped out here to make this happen. Want to thank the parents of the Dhamma kids and all they did, and all the people that came early today and got us going on this. And I want to express gratitude for the Buddha and the teachings, and wanted to actually share briefly just what the bathing of the Buddha means to me. It's a purification of our minds. And so as you're moving through the process of bathing the Buddha, maybe think of it that way. Andrew Linsky, I thought maybe there was something he said in here that to me demonstrates that. The goal of becoming a better person is within the reach of us all at every moment. The tool for emerging from the primitive yoke of conditioned responses, the tangible freedom of the conscious life, lies just behind our brow. We need only invoke the power of mindful awareness in any action of body, speech, or mind to elevate that action from the unconscious reflex of a trained creature to the awakened choice of a human being who is guided to a higher life by wisdom. And I also think of Ehipassiko, that the Buddha asked us to come and see, to go inward and look into ourselves, and to me that reading also matched with that of us being able to purify our own minds as we do this together. So I'm looking forward to it. Once, I guess how are we doing this, Bhante? The monks will go first, and then if you'll line up by row, and then move into the dining hall. If you can't join us, there is a place to express generosity on your way out. So thank you.
Blessings, the world peace, may whole world be peace, calm, and may they find comfort physically and mentally. While we're chanting, please concentrate your mind. The harper, closing eyes very gently and listen to us, very happy and confident mind. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sutte bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu Rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam Rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te dukkha pattaca nidukkha Bhayapattaca nibbaya Sokapattaca nisoka Hontu sabbepi panino Devo asatu kalena Sassa sampatti hotu ca Pito bhavatu loko ca Raja bhavatu dhammiko
Mita sayudantang Giri mekalam udita gora Sasena maram Dana di Dhamma vidina Jita pamunindo Tang tejasa bhavatu te Jaya
Good triumph over evil. With gentleness, overcome anger. With charity, overcome stinginess. With truth, overcome deceit. This the Buddha taught. When the Lord was stormed by Mara, challenged to a battle by Alavaka, and attacked by the ferocious elephant, Nalagiri, he subdued them all with his perfection of giving, patience, and all-embracing love. By the power of that spiritual glory, may joyous victory be yours.
Gorang panalawa
attacked by the ferocious elephant, Nalagiri. He subdued them all with his perfection of giving, patience, and all-embracing love. By the power of that spiritual glory, may joy's victory be yours. Overcome anger. With charity, overcome stinginess. With truth, overcome deceit. This the Buddha